west to world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense set to take over, and it's the longtime veteran Ryan Fitzpatrick who leads the way.
He's one of those guys that's been around the block a few times in the NFL, and at this stage in his career, what he lacks in big playability, he more than makes up for it in veteran leadership, a real knowledge of the game, and being a terrific locker room presence.
Oh, fighting off the defender. Still going. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. Fitzpatrick will hand this to Howard. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire. They got it back to 3rd and manageable with that run. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 big yards on that one and a Miami 1st. On 1st down, they run with Howard. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option. You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 22. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
10 at the 19-yard line.
On 1st, they go right back to Howard. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one goes for 16 yards and sets him up 1st and goal.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Now the Dolphins, they're lining up to go for the 2-point conversion. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
Kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And out of bounds there on the kick. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. But it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2.
And it's 3rd.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
at their own
The
20.
Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jordan Howard with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too